Manchester United to entertain third round of bids from prospective buyers this month. Manchester United are set to receive third-round offers from prospective buyers at the end of the month, according to journalist Ben Jacobs. The Glazers opened the door for takeover bids earlier this year, and Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe have already confirmed their offers on the table. However, there are reportedly several other private groups in contention, and it is now reported that a third round of bidding is due before April 30th. Right from the start, it has been reported that the Glazers are looking for £6 billion to sell the club. No group or investor has been willing to meet their valuation. Hence, the bidding process has now entered a third round. It remains to be seen whether any potential buyers are willing to come closer to that figure. According to the News of the Sun newspaper, the Qatari group will take over the club in a short time by making the highest bid in the third round. Since the prolonged negotiations disturbed the Qatari group, he wants to finish the transactions by making an agreement with Joel and Avram Glazer in a short time. Hopefully that's the case and we'll be rid of Joel and Avram Glazer before the season ends. Ten Hag ready to sanction summer clear-out at Manchester United. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is ready to approve the sale of 13 players during next summer's transfer window, the Daily Mail reported. The Dutch manager will try to overhaul his roster next summer. To that end, a few players may part ways with the Old Trafford side. However, at the moment, it is unclear who the gaffer is considering getting rid of. A number of players' futures at the Manchester-based club for now is uncertain. Anthony Elanga seems destined to leave United next summer. Harry Maguire, Anthony Martial, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donny van de Beek and Brandon Williams' time at the Old Trafford side is also up in the air. Eric Bailly and Alex Telles are on loan at Olympique Marseille and Sevilla, respectively. Facundo Pellistri is expected to leave the Red Devils on a temporary move in the coming months. It is clear that we need to add more quality to the team in the upcoming transfer period. To that end, departures will help bring in funds. But it would not be wise to make wholesale changes to the squad and then be left without a lot of options in the bench. Manchester United most interested in signing Feyenoord striker Santiago Jimenez. Mexican media have claimed that Manchester United are the club most interested in signing Feyenoord striker Santiago Jimenez during this summer's transfer window. The Red Devils are expected to pursue a new striker ahead of next season, considering Anthony Martial's fitness issues over the course of the current campaign. The club has been associated with many high-profile names, including Harry Kane, but Mexican media say United are closely monitoring Jimenez's progress. The Mexican joined Feyenoord from Cruz Azul last summer, and he has had an impressive debut season with 18 goals and 4 assists from 37 appearances. Deportes claim that United have not only watched the player in action but have also made first contact with the player's entourage over a transfer. Brighton and Hove Albion follow, but United are the club most interested in signing the Mexican, who has a €20 million release clause in his contract. The 21-year-old was a relatively unknown player before his move to Feyenoord. He has certainly enhanced his reputation over the course of the ongoing season. United were reportedly monitoring him in the recent game versus Ajax, and it now appears they are in contact with his camp over a potential move this summer. Marcus Rashford really happy at Manchester United, contract talks to continue. Marcus Rashford contract talks will continue soon, with the Englishman really happy with how things are going at Manchester United. Manchester United are certainly doing well under Erik ten Hag, and the Red Devils are having their best season under the Dutch manager for quite some time. There is still plenty of room for growth ahead, though the early signs are massively encouraging. Perhaps the player who epitomizes the positivity at United more than anyone else right now is Marcus Rashford. We're seeing a rejuvenated forward, playing at a level close to his absolute best: goals, assists, general threat, and an on-field leader. This is all we wanted to see from our homegrown hero. However, the fact that he has not signed a new contract yet worries us all a little. After all, we need this man to become the face of the club going forward. If he leaves, United would be back to square one. That's obviously something we'd all prefer to avoid. Thankfully, the latest information on that front is positive. It's provided by Fabrizio Romano, who took to Twitter yesterday to share an update. Looks like Rashford is really happy with how things are going at United. For everyone who has watched United this season, keeping Rashford here must be priority number one. He's by far and away our best player right now. We absolutely need him to continue this form. Christian Eriksen heaps praise on Erik ten Hag for transforming Manchester United's season. Manchester United midfielder Christian Eriksen has lauded his manager Erik ten Hag for changing the fate of the team this season. The 31-year-old player became an important member of the team by playing 32 matches in all lanes this term. There were fears the Dane will not be able to play again this season, but he made a great recovery to make a substitute appearance against Everton at the weekend. Eriksen will now hope to play a key role for United as they face a crucial fixture this month. In an interview, the Danish international praised the way his manager has developed the team this season. Ten Hag is a world-class manager who has brought a huge positive change at Man United. The 53-year-old isn't afraid of making big decisions. He didn't hesitate to drop Cristiano Ronaldo when the Portuguese was not performing well. The Dutchman also axed Harry Maguire after his poor performances in United's first 2 matches and punished Marcus Rashford by dropping him for being late for a meeting. Ten Hag has shown that no one can escape punishment if they break discipline. They are in a great position to secure a Champions League spot for next season. 50% chance given to Weghorst. There is a 50% chance that Manchester United will try and sign on loan striker Wout Weghorst permanently in the summer. That's according to transfer journalist Dean Jones, who claims the Dutch striker, despite concerns over his output, could still find his long-term future in Manchester. Weghorst, 30, arrived on loan from soon-to-be promoted side Burnley at the start of the year and was tasked with filling the void left by Cristiano Ronaldo, who pushed to leave the club in favor of a switch to Saudi Arabia. Scoring just 2 goals since joining in January, Burnley's Weghorst has largely failed to impress. That doesn't mean he won't become a permanent fixture at Old Trafford though. According to the Sun newspaper, Ten Hag gave a 50% chance for Weghorst. It is not clear for now whether he will remain in the team at the end of the season. But whatever Weghorst's fate may be, Manchester United still needs a number 1 striker. So what is your opinion on this subject? What do you think about Weghorst?